Hey guys, I'm B. We have finally reached the very end of the Clone Wars. Now is season 7, episode 12, Victory and Death. Now, last time we stopped right in the middle of the Order 66, that Ahsoka saved Rex. And obviously, this one is gonna be the outcome, the aftermath of everything. And I'm very scared. From what I heard, it's gonna be really emotional and shocking, I guess. Let's just go and see. Oh, the music. The music is giving me, I don't know, like nervous vibe, horror vibe. It just.
Wait.
That's cool. I love how they're using a strategy, like the Jedi's are blocking and the stormtroopers shooting. Wow, 2-person against so many close troopers.
All right.
Damn, he's cool. I wonder if they're gonna work together. Find a shuttle to escape.
Target number 2's in the hyperdrive room.
He's strong in the Force, like. Look at that thing! Oh my gosh! Look at the dust, the smoke! Damn, this episode is expensive. Where are they? Where are they?
Gigi, find out what happened to this ship.
I love these droids. Like, I'm sure George Lucas is a big fan of these droids.
They were waiting for
I mean,
us.
the music's so good. Oh my goodness, so many of them. Jesse. No,
If you try to leave, you'll
Jesse.
have to go through us.
Rex. I love like how they put on the
So
helmet
we're just gonna
to be
surrender.
faceless, and she
Admit
removed his
defeat?
helmet to talk to him heart
Is
to
that
heart.
it?
Good. I'll explain on the way.
She really sound like Chopper. I mean,
Hang on, we have Tano and the commander. Send all
the
remaining
Empire
troops to my
symbol
position.
on Jesse's head is even more ironic
I
right
said
now.
hold your fire, Jesse. Now execute it, or
It.
I will.
Where are they? Like they just fall down to where? Did they die? Oh, hi. Now you arrive. Oh, he's gonna go for the ship. Come on, dude. Help Leto.
Wanted this chaos.
Ah, come on, she saved you. Oh, they're just on the lower level. Cool. I don't think Asuka's gonna kill them, so. No, the droids, don't. Ah. Mom, come on. You're not leaving here. There's only one shuttle? Like, oh my gosh, she's doing it! She's doing it! Come on! Come on, girl! No! Come on! No! Rex!
Too many of them.
Come on! force them just there and Ma, you son of a bitch! Oh my god, what is that? Now heaven is so fast, oh my gosh. Oh no, Chip, stay floaty, don't die.
Blast those dirty droids.
No! Oh my gosh, they sure do love to force push him a lot. Come on, come on. Yes, yes, yes. No, 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 no. No. Come on, come on, come on. Connect with the force or something. Ugh. Yes, yes, yes. There she is. No. Oh my gosh. Come on. No. Yes. Oh, of course. Look at the shot. Did they all die, the clone troopers? Oh my gosh. That really looks like. Oh my god. I was gonna say her cloak looked like the one in the Rebels and the Rebels, except this one's gray and that one's white. Oh, that's. What is this? And where is this? What? That's Laura. Come on, this is the end. I want more. That's it. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow, that's the end. The end of the Clone Wars. I'm not sure if they're gonna make more. There are rumors online saying they should be doing more, but personally, I'm not sure if they are going to go back to the other episodes when they have this grand finale. What I wish is I wish it to be longer. That's for sure. But also look at the shots; they're so beautiful. Like I feel like they cost a lot of money, and probably if they have the money, I think they're gonna keep making stuff. But this last episode is definitely gorgeous. We can see the last episode is kind of a little bit like bottled because it all happens in inside the ship and not a lot of people. Not the scale is significantly smaller than the first two episodes in this arc. But this one has a great scenes and with so many troopers fighting and the ship, the Star Destroyer crashing to the planet, to the moon. It's just there are several shots I feel like I can basically see Filoni's drawing style, especially the last shot when there's a clone trooper's helmet with Ahsoka's face paint, and Darth Vader just walking away. That shot feels so Filoni. Um, I I think I really hope he can release some of the concept art that he drew for this episode. The last scenes when they leave the planet until Darth Vader is just honestly I wish they can do it longer, but the way they did it with almost no words from the main characters is just even more powerful than I expected. Now in the I'm not sure I don't think it's exactly retcon, but in the Ahsoka book they were talking about how Ahsoka and Rex say goodbye. Rex left early, and they find another replacement clone trooper to pretend that was Rex. And Ahsoka buried her lightsabers so that people can know she died. But that's definitely different here. We didn't really see what happened to Rex, like Rex pretend his death or not. And Ahsoka didn't really bury her lightsaber. She let one go and fall on the ground. That's only one, by the way, not two. I was not sure what to think. Like, did she keep one or because she's definitely using the new ones in Rebels and from Ahsoka book, we know that she got them from the Inquisitor. She killed the crystals and made them white. I'm not sure here if she kept one or did something else with it. And the timing of the last scene is just when is it? Because we saw Morai. Now we know after Rebels, we know Morai is directly connected to Ahsoka. Is she has the daughter's color scheme, so basically I think she's like the spirit of the daughter. The last time we saw Darth Vader and Morai in the same scene is Twilight of the Apprentice at the very end when Vader walked out of the Sith temple and Morai was there looking at him. Frankly, this feels a lot similar to that scene. Like just how he walked away from the ruins of something and something connected to Ahsoka. Made me wonder if this is directly after Order 66 or even sometime around Twilight of the Apprentice or even after that. Personally, I would love that it would be after Twilight of the Apprentice. I'm not sure how it's gonna work because it makes sense directly after Order 66 or after Twilight of the Apprentice. If it's directly after Order 66, it means that Vader discovered this place and he thought Ahsoka's dead maybe, or he thought Ahsoka just left the saber there. I don't know what he think, but he definitely knows something to do with Ahsoka. I don't know if he mourns a little bit, if what's he gonna think if he saw the helmets in the snow. But if it's after Twilight of the Apprentice, that's gonna be interesting because he just fought Ahsoka and he doesn't really know if Ahsoka's dead because he would know if he hit someone, right? And Ahsoka basically disappeared. So I don't know. Gosh, I want to go back and watch it again. This episode is so intense, and I love how Ahsoka's like, I'm not gonna kill anyone, any clone troopers. Rex is like, we have to survive. If we want to survive, we have to be cruel and maybe we have to kill some people. And Ahsoka's like, no. I just think she is so Jedi, but she is not a Jedi. She's, I can even say she's so much better than most people on the Jedi Council at this point. It's just she she was wearing a gray cape at the end. when she stood right in front of the Star Destroyer. That really reminds me of the one at the very end of Rebels. I know she worked close a lot before, but somehow that scene just reminds me a lot. Like she's like standing in the light and wearing that exact shoes, wearing gray, and later after Rebels, she's wearing white. I wonder if that's Ahsoka the gray and Ahsoka the white thing. If it's intentional, that totally makes sense because Dave Filoni just loves Lord of the Ring, and he's definitely could be making this reference. That's super fun, no? Ahsoka did a super cool move when she threw her lightsaber out and they make some circle and they just cut the circle in the ground and drop. That movement is so fast. I almost didn't react to it, and I was like catching the second half and it's like, oh my gosh, that happened. That was a great move, and the movement here in this episode you can definitely see is different from the mocap because mocap has more as I said has more weight and has more power in like the muscle movements and just movements the curves are a little bit different. This episode Ahsoka's moving around a lot and that definitely feels like the typical Clone Wars style with very quick movements from like pose to pose with very fast, like almost no frame in between. And that made the fight more intense in the way the story is processing. Like it captures your attention like so fast you have to watch it. And just a lot of movements happen at the same time. And I really want to go back and watch the fight. It's different because this fight is more about the intense, the grand scale of it, of so many clone troopers. And the one between Maul and Ahsoka is more emotional, it's personal. It's you have to feel like they're really fighting with the mocap, like the real person fighting. You have to feel the weight of it. This one is telling you how big it is, how fast it is, so you can feel like the intensity of it. I'm glad they didn't really do mocap for this one because it wouldn't work, I think. It needs the fast pace, it needs the quick movements to make the whole story move forward. Maul is such an a-hole. Like, she just saved your life and you abandon them. Like, that's Maul. I'm not expecting anything else. But damn, that's not nice. But like, the moment Ahsoka let go, it's also kind of powerful because she understands more. She understands he wants to survive, and I think there are two sides. She understands she needs to help Rex and like to fight the other clones because Rex is taking hits and stuff. On the other hand, I think she let more go because she understands him and there's compassion in him. No matter who that is, even it's Maul, even that's him, she let him go. I do believe a part of letting go is her compassion for anyone who needs help. Rex is the MVP of this episode. He and Ahsoka like for the whole basically for the whole army, a Star Destroyer full of clone troopers. Also, he has to like run around the panels, the opening panels on the ground, while Maul and Ahsoka just jump. That's a little funny. So Ahsoka force push him again. He got force push a lot, and I don't think he likes it. But it's just fun to see they still do that at the very end of the last episode. I'm really sad to see the droids die. Like, come on, the droids. Don't kill them, but they kill them. Sorry, Dave Filoni, you died. The art of this episode is just epic. There's several shots I'm just so impressed. One I can think of is this ship just come out of hyperspace, and with smoke and dust all around it, trails it, and when it enters the atmosphere, that was so beautiful. Another one is more pull the hyperdrive down, like the whole room just destroyed. That is also so powerful. He's so powerful in this episode, like using the force a lot, just push the clone troopers around, fight them without a weapon. and destroy the whole room. Damn. The last 5 minutes from the moment they land, um, when we can see the Star Destroyer, the cameras go along the ship, and then we go to the front. There's their ship, Ahsoka and Rex's ship, right in front of it. That was sad almost to look at the ruins, so many dead lives. I know Ahsoka didn't want to kill them, but it was inevitable. And there's a scene when there's so many clone troopers helmets, the normal ones and the one with Ahsoka's face paint, just there, all there on the ground in front of the ship. It was so shocking to look at. The outcome, the victory and death. The title of the episode is it hurts to think about that. Also Jesse, how they saved him 2 episodes ago, and now he's the main force of attacking them, and he died in the end. So when Rex go for the ship at the very end, he was carrying a backpack, and on that there's some Empire symbol. I wonder if that something belonged to Jesse. Yeah, and there's a scene when Vader just appeared. I love that every time they want Vader to appear, they always make his breath, the heavy breath, appear first. And even after all this time, it is still so powerful, so it affects me so much. Like just to hear his voice come out and oh my gosh, and the time jump. And then he pick up the lightsaber and he saw the blue that is Anakin changed it for Ahsoka. That's even more powerful. Like now the lightsaber colors change because before it was in the book it was written to be green and yellow, and now if it's blue because Anakin put a part of him in that lightsaber in that crystal, and when he gave them to Ahsoka, he gave her a part of himself. When he picked it up, when Vader picked it up, he's picking up a part of Anakin Skywalker. And then there's Mora looking at him, almost knowing. I really want this scene to be after a Twilight Apprentice, because that would mean that a part of Anakin appeared during the fight with Ahsoka, and maybe that part of him stayed a little bit, just a little bit, to make Vader not that strong enough to have a foundation for Luke, for Luke to appear and move Vader in the very end. To just to have like, I know that Dave Filoni said they couldn't make Ahsoka to be the one that changes Vader's mind. He has to be Luke. He has to be someone who wasn't in Anakin's life, and that's just there to save him, to have this great compassion for someone he doesn't know. But personally, I love to think that Ahsoka made the foundation. Ahsoka is something that Anakin really treasures in the past, and I want that to be a foundation of his redemption. And then Luke appeared, and after the 5 years, Luke saved Vader. I really hope that's how it goes. Even if it's not, I'm not gonna complain, but because that scene is just so awesome. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Like, it's just the end of the whole Clone Wars series. we've we've been waiting for Siege of Mandalore for so long, and it finally happened, and it's almost everything I expected, even more. I want to see a little bit more maybe of what happened to Ahsoka and Rex in the end, but I'm happy with what we have right now. It's different storytelling, what I thought's gonna happen and what they finally gave us. What we are going from here is that there are rumors of new series in work, and anything I would love to see. Honestly, like they've done so many good storytelling in the past few years in animation, and being a big fan of animation, I can't wait to see what comes next. I'm probably gonna talk about the whole arc with my friend Arthur when he finished watching the whole arc. He wants to binge watch them. And I want to hear his thoughts if he binge watch it as a movie and compare it to me who watch it week by week. So we're probably gonna go into more details and I'm gonna come back to some things I missed and we can talk about them later. And before I wrap it up, today is May 4th. It's Star Wars Day, the fourth day. And what a day to release such an episode, to finish such a great story. Years and years of great work put into this series. I'm very happy with the outcome and I just can't wait for more in the future. So, to finish, I just want to say, may the force be with you. Bye!